Alright, so I need to figure out this technology thing a little better. LCD is the least common denominator. You need a common denominator to add or subtract any fractions. This is the same for rational expressions. So, for example, we have 3/4 plus 5/12. If you break down the number 4 into factors, it would be 2 times 2. If you break down the number 12 into factors, it's 4 times 3, and then 4 breaks down into 2 times 2. I don't know if you remember the trees that we used to make. So what you want to do is you want to look at all the factors in both denominators. So I have a 2 here, and I also have a 2 over here, so I can put that as one of my factors. I have a 2 here, and I have a 2 here, so I can use that as another, and I also have a 3, so I'm using that. Notice that these are all prime numbers, so when you're doing factors like this, you want to use prime numbers. We don't want to necessarily use the 4 because 4 can still be broken down into 2 times 2. So the LCD is 2 times 2 times 3, which gives us the number 12. That's why the common denominator for adding these two fractions is 12. Most people just see the 12 and they know that 4 times 3 is 12, but if you understand this part of it, you'll totally get something like this. So this was number 11 on your problem, and what you want to do is you want to factor the denominators. So this is a trinomial that would break down to down here, which is x plus 2, x times 3. Basically, which two numbers multiply to 6 but add to 5. So we have 2 and 3, and then over here we have 10x plus 20, and a common factor in both of these is 10, or the greatest common factor. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull out the 10, and if we do that, we're going to divide this by 10, so 10 divided by 10 is 1x, and then 20 divided by 10 is 2. Now, we want to look at every single part that we have here, and we don't want to repeat any of our factors. So, I have x plus 2, and I also have another x plus 2, so I only need to list it one time. I have x plus 3, and I have a 10. So my least common denominator is 10 times x plus 2 times x plus 3. And there you go. That is the least common denominator. So, here we have two rational expressions. You want to factor the denominators to find out what the LCD would be. See my E? My dog jumped on me as I was writing, so that's why the E is trailing down. But anyways, I hope this helps, and I can definitely help with anything else. All right.